Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Friday's LukeJ62895. Today, Luke Tippers and Bill Mooney will be talking about their topics, playing video games, and many more fun. And now it's now time to present to you all Friday's LukeJ62895 with their hosts, Luke Tippers and Billy Mooney.
Thank you, David Thousand. Hello, people. LukeJ speaking. Welcome to Friday's LukeJ62895 episode number 336. And join me in this episode via my Apple Watch. It's Remix Palm, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everybody, and great to be here. First time on season 9.
We got...
Oh,
Oh,
peeps.
yep. We got a buttload of dev topics. Not one, not two, but 5 dev topics. I was originally going to have like 6, but I'm going to do 5 today. And one of them is a very special one that I'm going to read. And the other ones have to do with Pantera topics that are very controversial. And the other ones have to do with, let's just say, topics that I have to go over to discuss. The what I've watched Disney Plus topic, the games, notes, and Josh topics. Before we begin, I have to go in to have Remix do his own topic before we get our dev topics. Remix, go ahead and do your own Apple topic before we actually begin our topics for the day.
Alright. Let me turn down the phone
Okay?
so we don't have any feedback. And obviously I can hear myself on the phone. I'll probably have to put it somewhere.
Okay?
Because I can hear myself from the Apple Watch.
Well, yeah.
So anyway, am I up first or what's going on?
I was wanting you to come first before you actually begin this.
Okay.
I have to close this tab out before we begin.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about? The Mac Mini or?
Mac Mini, before we actually begin the dev topics, the actual, and I'll go second just because,
Okay, sounds good. Well, yeah, the Mac Mini, you guys didn't know, they kind of updated it, and it's already available. It's already out. And, yeah, so we have the Mac Mini with the M1, and now we have the M2 chip, which is, I believe the M2 is the ultimate game changer. I know Luke would agree on that.
yeah, exactly.
So why do I think the M2 is a game changer? Well, in my eyes, the M2 it's just a beast for what it can do. Luke has the M1 version, and he loves his.
Yes.
The M2, much more faster than the M1, and and I think the M2 is a game changer. So, here are my thoughts about why the M2 is a game changer. Well, first of all, its speed and performance, which you don't get on the Intel version, sadly.
Yeah.
Intel, I don't know. Well, I've heard their new chips are pretty good, but like I said, they're nowhere comes close to Apple's silicon chips. Because I have an Intel Mac Mini and I can't even update it anymore, so my Mac Mini's kind of obsolete. Behind at best.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, for productivity work, like if you're using PowerPoint, which I am a heavy PowerPoint user, yeah, PowerPoint is fantastic on the Mac. Now, obviously, it doesn't provide the features that you get on Windows, but hey, parallels desktop and a legit license key to Windows 11, then you can have PowerPoint on Windows, one on the Mac, and you get all the features you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, no crying about that.
No crying, no.
So yeah, so obviously the M2, I think why it's the ultimate game changer because, again, the speed, the performance, for video editing, if you do a lot of video editing, you like to create a lot of things, be a content creator, yeah, it's a game changer. And obviously for PowerPoint, for productivity, like I do PowerPoint and I use it all the time on Windows 10, I think that to me is the killer app when it comes to productivity because PowerPoint really saved not only me but also saved Wheel One from its demise, and that being a special book and a special that's going to be taking place to honor the 20th anniversary of Wheel One.
Wow.
So be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout for it, folks.
Because it's also going to be in a book where I get to talk about PowerPoint and why we switched from Movie Maker and why it saved us in the end. Because had it not been for PowerPoint, I wouldn't be here talking to you about it on today's episode. But yeah, PowerPoint is a killer app, and it's the most used program. And I already said I'm a heavy PowerPoint user. That's why I have a PC with Windows 10. But Macs, the M2 chip, especially the Mac Mini, perfect for that. PowerPoint, Word, Excel, get stuff done on those Mac Minis. And video editing, like I said, because Luke does a lot of that.
Yeah.
Speed flow.
Yeah, which I do free action videos, things like that.
Arcade stuff. Yeah, so and for $599 yeah, I know PS3, I'm talking to you. $599 yeah, it's a great starting price. I think the iPads, especially the iPad 10, stupid expensive. But for $599 you can't beat it with the M2, 8 gigabytes of memory, 2 USB 4 ports, and 2 USB A. I think for $600 you get an impressive machine that has an M2 chip, and you can do everything, almost everything you can do on a Mac Mini.
It's good.
Especially productivity. I do a lot of productivity.
Exactly.
Because Luke is a content creator, and I take this very seriously when it comes to Wheel One. I do this very seriously. Because we are not no kiddie network. This is
No.
real as it gets.
Exactly.
We're not no baby company. This is professional as it gets, and that's why especially when you want to create something on Photoshop, create awesome photos, make logos and stuff, and you gotta have the computer that has enough speed, just to do it. Create logos, Photoshop. But I use GIMP. And to me, I think GIMP is the best alternative to Photoshop. But if you can afford the Creative Cloud, Photoshop PC, more power to you.
Yes.
But for me, GIMP works fine, and I use that together with PowerPoint to create logos. And like I said, these are not logos, made by a 3-year-old. No, this is professional, semi-professional quality logos.
Yes.
I do it because I love to create them. I love to create logos. I know it didn't make sense, but I love to create logos that really stand out. Because like I said, this is not no kiddie stuff. This is the real thing.
This is a real thing, people. Make reality sense.
So don't think that I do it for fun. No, because I do it, because I create logos for Wheel 1 because it's very important. And, given that detail, because this is our 20th anniversary. We can't hide this kitty image.
Yeah.
We have to go big, go home, and outthink everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And creating logos is something I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
I even did one for Luke, for LJPCBM, 50th anniversary.
Yeah, and that was last year in 2022.
And me creating FWL Season 9, my swan song, if
Yeah.
you will. Which has more views on DeviantArt than Season 8.
Yeah, more views in Season 8, yeah.
So I consider the logo for Season 9 much more successful than Season 8.
Yes.
Because I took the time and wanted to make sure that this was a very special logo to be my swan song, if you will.
And the reason why we're going to make it special for each season...
Deliver on that high note because, creating logos is what I do, especially, and you can do the same thing with the Mac Mini. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah, Mac Mini, you can do a lot of great things, create, play, and,
Mm-hmm.
be social at the same time.
Yes.
And that, to me, is why I think DM2 is the ultimate game changer, and why you should get a Mac Mini right now for $600. Because
Yeah.
Best Buy is selling them right now, and pretty soon Amazon will.
Amazon.
I would consider, get the Mac Mini. Will not be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed, folks, until me getting an M2 Pro.
With Microsoft 365.
Yes.
That and the Mac Mini go for combination. And you can run Windows 11 when you get parallels. So to me, DM2 is the ultimate game changer for what everybody needs a computer for.
Mm-hmm.
For home, to, create. Because, we like to create. I like to create a lot of things. Luke does too.
Mm-hmm.
And together, PowerPoint, I mean, PowerPoint is pretty much all I need to stay afloat with Wheel 1 because if it wasn't for PowerPoint, we wouldn't be here right now and we wouldn't be celebrating the 20th anniversary.
And wouldn't be here
Like
to...
I said, this is a big milestone for us, so...
Yeah, exactly.
So, again, 20 years of incredible, I mean...
Wow.
I really want to go back to 2003 because this is when it all began.
Yeah, same here with me, with the company first started.
Being Porsche 34. I mean, this was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in my teenage years. But I'm not talking about me. Let's, because like I said, this is Luke's show. But
This is my show.
yeah, so the M2 is the ultimate game changer, and that's pretty much all I gotta say. So Luke, what do you think about the Mac Mini M2?
Well, it was amazing. Though I prefer the M2 Pro. And to be honest with you, Remix, as I said like last episode, I said I was so in shock to get an M2 Pro. It has like 4 USB-C plugins. I was like very excited, like, holy crap, what is this? So I had to get this in anyway. So I was like, wow, do I really want to get this? I'm like, sure, why not? Just buy it and just get this anyway. But the M2, it was awesome as well. I love both of these pros, M2 chip pros,
Yeah, I mean, I know you like the high-end stuff more than you do. But, at an entry-based level, I mean, you can't find, like I said, Intel can't even come close to it.
No.
The M2 is. Because, again, it blows away Intel.
Both way Intel, period. And my Intel Mac Mini says goodbye, because I already have my Intel Mac Mini not running anymore.
Again,
Yeah.
And make sure you have a keyboard, mouse, and a display.
Yeah, which I have a keyboard and mouse.
Otherwise,
Right.
yeah, I mean, the high-end stuff is awesome.
It was awesome.
You know, if you're willing to spend all that much and to really, push the boundaries of what your Mac Mini can do.
Yeah,
To be
it could be.
best content creator.
Mhm.
But like I said, for productivity, I think the M2 is perfect
Mhm.
with the M2.
Yeah.
Especially, Apple Keynote, Apple, the
Pages,
Apple,
numbers.
even Microsoft Office, which I'm a heavy PowerPoint user. But yeah, there's a lot of things, it's just based on people's preference. Whether they
Yes.
want the high-end stuff or they just want the M3, M2. It just really depends, if you really want to take content creation seriously
Yes.
and not care about the whole productivity thing. Because, again, productivity has been around ever since, the Apple II and the VisiCalc and all of them.
Yeah, ever since the late 70s.
On the Macintosh, it was huge. And then when it came to Windows, it really took off.
It already took off. To me,
And now, Office 2021 and me having 365, I think it's the best thing that Microsoft has ever done. And despite of them having 10,000 layoffs, laying off 10,000.
which I talked about last week.
But I still think it's still a healthy margin for 365 and
Yeah.
for Microsoft Office. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, I mean, if you're serious about content creation, yeah, go with the more expensive Macs and whatnot, with the M2 Max and the M2 Pro, because that's
Yeah.
serious video content creation.
Yeah, because at that time frame, I'll have to deal with you right there. Mhm. Yeah.
And I think that was a very good topic, to go by.
Yes.
And if I have any more, I'll let you guys know. But I think Luke has some death topics he wants to go over, because there's been, some passings, including the one from Sesame Street that we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about the news hour and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, 2023 hasn't been a great year.
Yeah, never been a great year for Dabs. At all.
Especially, and by the way, just want to say, we want to, it's with a heavy heart to say that we lost somebody who's been on YouTube
Yes.
all this time. Because like I said, we lost Zach Bennington, on March, and now we lost this person, Brain Dead.
Which I'll have to talk about in a few moments.
And it's Michael Tiller.
Yes.
So, we want to say, thoughts and prayers, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear the loss of Michael Tiller.
Yeah, I'm praying for Michael Tiller in this difficult time.
Tiller 2006 on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sad.
It was sad. Saw it in 3 different YouTubers before Billy and you did. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, just devastating.
Yeah. It was just first the Price is Right. The Price is Right. Fan 2023. There's a performer formerly known as the game show fan game shows. Then Chuck, I can't pronounce his last name, and Eric Lima, Shenanigans in 1977. This is before Billy and you did, and I was like deeply in shock. Well, I'll talk about Michael Tiller in a few moments. Right now, I have a dev topic.
Way to start off 2023. I mean,
Wow.
we lost big ones.
Yeah, a lot of big ones this year. Yeah. I mean, it's shocking to me. One in 2020, which I lost inspiration. and
So that's in the M2 topic.
yes.
But anyway, Luke, go ahead and do the show and see what you got.
Anyway, thank you, Remix. His name is Lloyd Marsassat, better known as Lloyd Newton Marsassat Jr. He was best known as an American experimental phytologist with a career in education, communications, and I can't pronounce philology. I pronounce this word. Sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, philology. Okay. He was one of the founders of the Children's Television Workshop, now known as Sesame Workshop. The organization that created children's television show Sesame Street was more than created with Joe Kenneth Cooney. He was born in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the son of Jesse Watson and Lloyd Newton Marsassat. Shortly afterward, the family moved to Yonkers, New York, to escape the hardships brought about by the Dust Bowl and the Depression. After the Great Depression, the family moved to Yonkers, New York, and then to Los Angeles, where Marsassat met Julian Gons, a middle school classmate who would later introduce him to Joe Kenneth Cooney, the co-founder of Children's Television Workshop. Marsassat assumed he was head of a life of Asimov like his father, professor of UCLA. It was broadly believed that being a professor was the best job in the world, he said. Marsassat attended Albany College and received his BA in psychology in 1951. Originally, he wanted to be a chimist. I pronounce it. Excuse me. Yeah. It was dedicated to the episode to Michael Taylor, who died this week at the age of 35. So tragic, so sad, lost of words. Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah. Yeah, him and Jim Lehrer, yes. Okay. 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 But after taking his financing course in his junior year, he realized he wanted to study experimental psychology, something like that. He became Albany College trustee. He was chairman of the board from 1975 to 1981. He did graduate work in psychology to work for 2 years in UCLA. Okay? He already met an assistant professor named Ivory Mossman, where he was described as a very important, very virtual in psychology. Marsassat became Mossman's research assistant, and together they co-authored 6 papers and studies. Inspired by Mossman, whose areas have been human learning and creative human thinking, Marsassat attended Yale in 1953 for 3 years and earned a PhD in experimental psychology. Now he met an appearance with Carl I. Hovland, like that, a leading psychologist who founded the Yale Combinations and Attitude Change program. In later years, Marsassat would credited that its parachment was sparkling his interest in communications, okay? At Yale, Marsassat wrote the dissertation, The Role of the Implant Practice in Learning. The species which used 3 activities, including long distance, dart throwing, and examples, explore whether or not is it possible to improve performance by thinking it over. Marsassat concluded that in the instance of dart throwing, it is not possible. But in the instance of two-handed coordination tasks, it is possible. Today, this dissertation is cited in the important early contribution to sports psychology. In 1956, Marsassat landed a teaching job to the School of Education in the University of California, Berkeley, okay? but he was having doubts about academic life. Okay? It lacks mystery and excitement, he thought, and he was unimpressed by seriousness and students. Okay? He joined the Social Science Research Council in New York. As a staff member in 1958 until 1959. While there, he met Herbert A. Simon and Alan Newell. Simon and Newell, both flatly members of the Carnegie Institute of Technology, now Carnegie Mellon. Okay, are credited with laying much of this groundwork for the emerging field of college psychology, which became Morrison's lifelong psychology passion. The basic vertical moments on the models on the computer simulations on their thought process. The college years, which features as follows. Morrison first encountered the Carnegie Corporation, a philanthropic foundation focused on education, while he was at the Social Science Research Council. Morrison joined Carnegie as an executive assistant for Gardner in 1959, later becoming vice president of Carnegie Corporation, New York. As of the Carnegie Foundation, the assistant of teaching, he stayed with the corporation for 10 years. One of the main competitions of the Carnegie during those years was the creation of the National Assessment of Educational Process, NAEP for short. NAEP was the only nationally representative and continuing assessment of what American students know and could do in various subject areas. While the corporation, Morrison developed especially in early education, and also become engaged in projects concerning human creativity. He becomes creatively aware of educational disadvantages, of poor and mentally children who wanted to find a way to better their access to preschool learning. Under his direction, the foundation supported 6 experiments to test children's responses to teaching methods. Morrison claimed, however, that there was a big discrepancy, have announced it, between the way we were doing and what we were trying to accomplish in, reducing the educational gap. Morrison was frustrated because experience was effective. They reached only a few hundred discouraged students. In December 1965, as Morrison's then 3-year-old daughter, Sarah, watched the test patterns as she was waiting for the cartoon to start one Sunday morning, her father noticed something. It struck me that it was something fascinating to Sarah about television, he said. Sarah Morrison has memorized entire responding on TV jingles. Michael Davis writing his book, Street Gang, The Complete History of Sesame Street, which I talked about during book reviews. And I gave it an extra rating of, I'm not going to talk about, you'll have to find out in book reviews, in the supercut video, you bring yourselves. Be looking for it on my main channel, later time. Anyway, it's not too far from the stretch to say that Sarah's mastery of jingles led to a central hypothesis of the great experiment that we know as Sesame Street. If television could successfully teach the words and music to advertisements, could it teach children more succinct, sedative material to co-opt the very elements that made us so effective? In February 1966, at the dinner party at the Cooley's Gravity Park apartment, she and Morrison talked about his work with early education. Morrison said he asked Cooley, "Do you think television could be used to teach young children?" And she said, "I don't know, but I'd like to talk about it. Television seemed like the ideal platform using Carnegie's foundation goals to reach children. Okay? Using their own knowledge of people of television and Morisset's knowledge of people in educating and psychology, Cooney spent 3 months in interviewing and preparing a report. Practical use of television preschool education. It suggested that advertising techniques could teach letters and numbers via the initial formula. Sorry about that, everyone. My eyes are bothering me. But anyway, for a new preschool entertaining educational television program appearing to both kids and parents. Morrison and Cooney approached Harold Doc Hull, U.S. Commissioner of Education, to put $4 million near half of start money for a children's television workshop. Within Carney, Morrison secured another $1 million. The Ford Foundation, with other sources, donated $3 million. Had Morrison been any less effective in lining up federal support? Lee D. Midgay writes in this book, Big Bird Beyond, which I'll talk about in book review some other time. Cooney's reportedly likely would have become just another lifelong forgetting following ideas. Sesame Street. On November 10th, 1969, Sesame Street starring Jim Henson's Muppets debuted. Lloyd underplays his role in the development of Sesame Street, said John Gardner, former president of Carnegie Corporation, New York. But people who saw the beginnings of Sesame Street agree that he played a serious scientific contributing role as a member of the very small group. As of 2008, the series has received 118 Academy Awards, more than any other television series, as it estimated 77 million Americans watch the series as children. In addition to Sesame Street, at least 17 immigrations locally produced videos of the show are seen in countries around the world. Sesame Workshop other shows have included The Electric Company and Piggy Dinky Doo. The Markey Foundation years. The year Sesame Street hit the airwaves, with Morissette as chairman of the board of Children's Social Workshop, he joined the John and Mary Markle Foundation as president. Okay? He invented the foundation's program and communications and information technology, replacing the foundation's previous focus on medicine. He in his first year, based on his own path-breaking role as one of the founders of Children's Social Workshop, the foundation supported Children's Social Workshop in developing sound research methods to undergird its bold and nationally important new programs I can't pronounce this word. Sorry. In his final professional essay, Philanthropy and Venture Capital published its 1977 annual report. Morissette wrote, in September 1969, when I became president of the Markle Foundation, I began to hear questions from friends and charlatans such as, okay, so you're a foundation president. What do you do giving away money? Well, since I did not really believe that giving away money was what we are all about, I struggled with my annoyance at the question and even more not having a ready answer. Excuse me. The nagging question is, so what do you do? Led to my frustrating combinations and blank looks upon excuse me. Initial metaphor that solves most questions. I said there were most like a venture capital company that instead of finishing with profit we measure ourselves by social benefits. Margot Annual Report from 1997. The years it was not since 1969, he wrote, has been a voyage of discovery to see if the monosphere venture capital for social benefit really is the best description of what the Marco Foundation has been trying to do. Nixon's enemies list. In 1971, Nixon's enemy list was compiled, and Lloyd and Morissette was number 200. Wow. Though it would have been Morissette Sr., who was singled out as one of Nixon's political opponents. Neither the Morissette played an actual active role in politics. He and his wife, for the former Mary Pierce, my dad, has 2 daughters. He died of natural causes in his San Diego home on January 15th, 2023. He was 93 years old. Later activities assessment workshop from 1970 to 2023 members and boards of trustees. Chairman from 1970 to 2020. Public Agenda Foundation, member of the board, these 1998 to his death. And Tuscalls Incorporated, member and board of directors, 1994 to his death. Mummers is also a board member of RAM, a research institute dealing with dominant public policy and national security issues, okay? For 30 years. And chairman of the board for 9 years, from 1986 to 1995. He continues as a advisory trustee. I'm going to read the honors and awards. My next topic has to do with, his name is Sal Perro, okay? Born at Sal M. Perro, okay? He was best known as, he was an American actor who was the president of the Rocky Horror Picture Show fan club, a position he held from 1977 until his death. He was a part of the original Waverly Fear audience, for which he was a unique audience participation elements, and much of the film's cult following were born. Born June 6, 1950, following had become a worldwide phenomenon. Pierre appeared himself as in the film Fame, as well as a number of documentaries. Excuse me. He had a non-speaking, unnamed cameo, as a man in the payphone in Rocky Horror's possible sequel, Shock Treatment. He also cameoed in the photographer 2016 television remake, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. As an actor, he performed in both film and television. Poe wrote 2 books about the Rocky Horror cult following, Creatures of Night and Creatures of Night 2. Paul also played competitive short chess and Scrabble. He was most known for in the Glory Grove, New York area community. He was a manager of Ice Palace and Grove Hotel for 23 years, as well as executive producer of the Misfire Island pageant, Mr. Fire Island Lehrer, and the Miss Grove Hotel contest. He died on January 21st, 2023. He was 32 years old. My next topic has to do with Lance Curley. If you watch this video, it's for you, buddy. But anyway, born as Lance Michael Curran, okay? He was an American actor known primarily as for the roles in television and film during his childhood teenage years in the 1970s, okay? He played re-roles in the TV series James and 15, okay? And made for television films in Longest Runner and Silent Lot. He was born in, he was raised in, Lake Honest, California, born November 6, 1960, in Newport Beach, California. His father was an acting coach who brought home scripts for his son to read. His mother was also a performer and later a talent agent. He was the youngest of 5 brothers. But his brother Sean was in stand-in, you know. In the 1970s, Cohen appeared in a number of made-for-TV movies and series. He was said former teacher, critic, and British Film Institute governor John Holtzman, probably America's leading boy actor in the late 70s, and has some lad with graduate both senator as an actor. His serious acting roles often portrayed distinguished characters facing different challenges, such as in The Loneliest Wonder, The Boy Who Drank Too Much, and Children of Divorce. Okay? In 1985, he co-starred in The Snow Queen, a retelling of Hans Christian Andersen's classic tale in an episode of Shelley Duvall's children's television series, Fairy Tale Fear, alongside Marissa Gilbert, Lee Remick, and Lauren Hudson. His personal life and death came when he had a daughter, Savannah Page, with Kristen Lonsdale, and 4 children with his wife, Yovan Cohen. He gave up his acting in the mid-90s, but returned to screen in 2022 for The Wind and the Calling, filmed in Hawaii. In July 2010, he was reported that Cohen was working as a pastor in the Calvary Chapel in Kapaa, Hawaii, and the program leader in the U-Turn for Christ, a drug and alcohol violation organization. The report also said that Cohen and his wife, Yovan, pleaded guilty for falsely documents for 12 state medical incidents for Hawaii, after not agreeing to report its ownership of 3 properties of the mainland. Cohen sentenced to 5 years probation and 300 hours of community services. He's publicly apologized. He died in San Carmen, California, January 24th, 2023. He was 62 years old. My next step topic, and this is serious, okay? And Remix talked to me about this. And if you watch this, Michael, I think this is for you. I think it's for Chuck Doggone, for you guys out there, game show fans out there. This is for Michael, okay? If Remix watches now, and he's been a guest for me in this time, this next one is going to be Michael Tiller, ladies and gentlemen. Now, he's been on his YouTube since the very beginning, and he's been a game show fan on YouTube since 2006, and it's been YouTube career since 2007. One of the most greatest YouTube stars of all time. Unfortunately for us, he passed away peacefully at the age of 35. So, let's take a look at some posts from earlier. I'm not going to show you all the posts from earlier. I'm going to just go ahead and read some posts from scroll down some, and not going to show you the videos, okay? This topic has to do with, it's from Game Show Flashback. Seen here says, I traded with Michael Tiller long ago. He and Ryan Wickerman, along with my cable provider, dropping Game Show Network. I now regret every trying to get GSM back, help and inspire me to get every tape into tape and DVD trade. His Game Show template projects also inspired me to create Digimon game shows, which I'm a huge fan of Digimon, and I'm a huge fan of game shows. Rest in peace, Michael Tiller. Game show template. Now, this is for you, James Williamson. This is for you. Anyway, this one I have read, and this is for Chuck Dongon. Anyway, remember GS template founder, Michael Tiller, passed away earlier this evening, said 19 hours ago. At the who are way too young in the age of 35. Thanks to all the enjoyment and entertainment you helped me bring YouTube to and everyone else. Hashtag rest in peace, Michael. This next one has to do with this it's by Jason Kelly. Okay, rest in peace, Michael Tiller of Game Show Temple. You will most certainly be missed, but know you this: your legacy is going to live on through all the people who love your content on YouTube and everyone else. Keep smiling, be kind, sir. And always keep it old school, baby. Jason Kelly, 14 hours ago. This next one, I just heard from Eric Lima. It says this: a good friend of mine who the game show fandom community has passed away today, 21 hours ago. Said this: rest in peace, Michael Tiller. You'll all be missed by, and thank you for your contributions to the game show fandom community. Also, thank you for uploading those episodes of Bullseye. I especially enjoyed those. Rest in peace, buddy. And, oh man. I can't read this, but anyway. Today's the 27th. Okay. Upon further review of Michael Tiller's association regarding Benjamin Mason's extremely quick response time at Chi, Ben Mason confessed that he has a Jeopardy calendar for this year. And it's confirmed an exact same calendar as I have. With that said, Ben Mason's hurriedly disqualified from the Jeopardy. Now, according to the rules of the tournament, Ben is allowed to challenge my ruling to be having this suggestion to be turned over to our jury of Antonio Gray, Carla Sennett, Jury DePoe, Scott Hunter, and Kevin Wheeler. Ben, do you challenge this by Kyle Wheeler? And here the comment says this. I don't know what has happened, but that's just me. But, meanwhile, one day ago, I don't know what happens next, but, okay, that's a lot from here, and this is Killer, Michael Tiller. He was a good guy, represents in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, that scene here is from, that was taped in Atlanta, and, it was one of his last projects he was in before he died. And boy, Jason Kelly, if you're watching this episode of that video right now, you'll be in a good treat. Okay, hang on. Still there, just mute on the phone. Yeah. 3 hour call on Cricket, by the way. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. And for Jason, for Zach Renner, recipes, Matt Tiller. 1987 to 2023. Kenneth Williams Jr. said this: a good game show friend of mine, Michael Tiller, career of the game show template, became a member of Game Show Heavens, up there with David Downs and all the heavyweight game show personal. Here he is showing off my prize, one of his Blog Talk radio games. I'll treasure it forever, said Kevin Williams Jr. And Nancy Martin, which this will be the last one. My friend Michael Tiller has just passed away. He was a huge game show fan, and I'm lucky to have done a couple of game show trades with him and watch his YouTube channel with him doing some game show projects. And I've visited the Game Show Temple many times as well. Rest in peace, buddy. Now, I'm going to miss him very much. And to say this, I'm going to miss Michael very much. And I haven't been meeting him, but I'm going to miss him. So, rest in peace, buddy. We do have a cricket where I live. Cricket wire from Atlanta. Okay, that's good enough, but yeah, it's so exciting, I know. Okay, my last death topic has to do with Jim Lehrer, and I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead, just move on, and then we'll do a moment's silence reflection, okay? Jim Lehrer is named James Charles Lehrer. He was an American journalist, novelist, screenwriter, and playwright. Lehrer was an executive editor and news anchor at the PBS NewsHour on PBS and was known for his role as a debate monitor during the U.S. presidential elections campaigns. Okay? Yes. Game show Temple. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Monitoring 12 presidential debates between 1988 to 2012. He authored a number of fiction and non-fiction books that drew upon his experience as a newsman, upon his interest in history and politics. James Charles Lehrer was born May 19th, 1934 in Chicago, Kansas, okay? His mother, Louis Catherine Chaplin, was a teacher at bank clerk, and his father, Harry Frederick Lehrer, was a bus station manager. His maternal grandparents were German immigrants. His maternal grandfather was J.B. Chaplin, okay? A prominent Church of a Nazarene figure. James' older brother, Fred, who was a Baptist minister, okay? He attended school in Wichita Middle School in Beaumont, Texas, and graduated from Thomas Jefferson High School in San Antonio, where he was a sports editor for the Jefferson Declaration. Okay? He graduated with his associate degree from Victoria College and bachelor degree from journalism for the Missouri School of Journalism in the University of Missouri in 1936. Okay? After graduating from college, Lehrer followed his father and older brother's footsteps and joined the United States Marine Corps, serving for 3 years and a infantry officer in the late 50s. He traveled in service and travels with helping him look beyond himself and feel the connection to the world that he would not have otherwise experienced. In 1959, Lehrer began his long-time career as a journalist with the Dallas Morning News in Texas. Later, he worked as a reporter for the Dallas Times-Herald, where he covered the assassination of John F. Kennedy in 1963. Hey Mitch, how you doing, buddy? He was a political columnist from there for several years. And in 1968, he became the city's editor, okay? Lehrer became his television career at KRA in Dallas, Texas, okay? Executive director of the Public Affairs and on-air host, and editor for the nightly news program. I'm good, since by Mitchell Hill. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Mitchell, because I'm getting ready to wrap up these dev topics, and I got more topics coming away, and pretty soon I gotta do other things like that, and I got Game 7's coming away, and things like it's gonna be more than just unlike the episode 374. It's just more different than that, but that's just me. But anyway. Anyhow, okay. In 1972, he moved to PBS in Washington, D.C. to become a public affairs coroner, okay? And a member of the Journalism Authority Board, okay? And a fellow at the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, CPB for short. He worked as a correspondent for the National Public Affairs Center for Television, or IMPACT for short, when he met Robert McNeil. In 1973, they covered the Senate Watergate hearings, and the variation of Watergate taped broadcast live on PBS. Coverage of hearings were later led to and be inspiration of what we expect to become the McNeil-Lehrer Report. Okay? Lehrer covered the House Majority Committee's impeachment inquiries of President Richard Nixon, okay? In October 1975, Lehrer became the Washington correspondent of the Robert McNeil Report on 13 WNET, New York. 2 months later, on December 1st, 1975, he was promoted to co-anchor. The program was recordedly renamed the McNeil-Lehrer Report. In September 1983, Larry McNeil relaunched the show as the McNeil-Lehrer NewsHour, which was renamed the NewsHour with Jim Lehrer, following McNeil's departure in 1995, the year I was born. Okay? The program was renamed the PBS NewsHour in 2009, the day I was 14. Anyway, in order to maintain ambiguity, Lehrer chose not to vote. I agree with that. But anyway, Lehrer underwent heart value surgery in April 2008, while allowing Ray Suarez, Gwen Ethel, and Judy Wardrobe to anchor in their stead until Lehrer's return on June 26, 2008. He recovered from a mild heart attack in 1983 when he was 49 years old. Wow. Lehrer stepped down as anchor of the PBS NewsHour on June 6, 2011, but continued to moderate the Friday news analyst segments and to be involved in the show's production company, McNeil-Lehrer Productions. Lehrer received special awards and honors during his career in journalism, including several Emmys, the George Peabody Broadcast Award, and William Allen White Foundation Award for Journalistic Merit. Okay? And the University of Missouri School of Journalism's Medal of Honor. Okay? In 2004, he was awarded an honorary Doctor of Journalism degree by McDaniel College. Okay? Passion debate moderator, and then we'll get to personal life and death. But anyway, Lehrer was involved in several projects related to U.S. presidential debates, including the debate on Destiny documentaries in 2000 to 2008, which, excuse me. Feature experts with exclusive interviews with many of our presidential and vice presidential candidates since 1976. Nicknamed the Dean of Moderators by journalist Burr Shaw. Okay? Lehrer moderated 12 presidential debates between 1988 until 2012. In 2016, Lehrer served as on board on the Commission of Presidential Debates, CBPD for short. But anyway, the last debate that Lehrer moderated was the first general election debate of the 2012 election. Okay? He had originally sworn off moderating debates after 2008. However, CPB persevered, and he accepted as he was interested in the new format. The debate was held at the University of Denver and covered the demonstrated policy issues. Okay? Lehrer's performance as moderator, and it was frequently allowed the candidates to exceed the given time limits. Okay? Received mixed reviews, while it was received criticism for this limited enforcement of time and rules and open-ended questions. Okay? His approach also received praise for letting the candidates have some control of the debates in their own terms. Okay, personal life. For 6 decades until his death, Lehrer was married to Kate Lehrer, who was also a novelist. They had 3 daughters and 6 grandchildren. His father was a bus driver who briefly operated by a bus company. Lehrer was an avid I can't pronounce that, sorry, a hobbyist and a collector of bus memorabilia, including depot signs, driver caps, and antique boy buses. As a college student in the 1950s, he worked in the Trailblaze ticket agent in Bridgewater, Texas. Okay. He also was a supporter of the Pacific Bus Museum in Williams, California, and it was a museum of bus transportation in Hershey, Pennsylvania. There was a Pacific writer, author of novels. There were several plays, screenplays, and 3 personal memoirs. His book, Top Down, was a novel based on events surrounding the Kennedy assassination. His last play, Bell, was produced by National Geographic Society as part of the 125th anniversary celebration. On January 23rd, 2020, Lehrer died from a heart attack in his home in Washington, D.C. He was 85 years old. Now we're going to do the moment of silence reflection regards to these 5 death topics that I mentioned earlier. Right now. Thank you. Rest in peace, these 5 people. And to answer your question, Mike Mitchell, it's a brain thing that's going on when this happened. And remix. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's muted, but anyway. Okay, let's move on to my next topic, which is Pantera's concert in Berlin is canceled, okay? Pantera's concert in Austria with their spray, okay, has been canceled following an outcry over the singer Philip and some of previous racist remarks. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mitchell, yeah. Michael Taylor died with the brain thing, yeah. Yeah, it was heartbreaking, you know, and yeah, it was like, I was so curious, and I talked about this in FWO this week, and I was like, wow. I wanted to talk about it, and I saw it in 3 people before Billy and Remix did. It was so shocking, you know. Yeah, I don't know what to do, you know, just have a little time on this. You know, I like, wow. Just don't know what to do next. You know, it's just, Jesus, I just like to point things out, you know, just what happens between his death and everything, and point things out, and just follow to know about this, Mitchell, and don't know what to do next. I mean, I called him my Apple Watch before I had to call Remix back, you know. Just follow things out, because I'm in a 3-hour call with Remix and his cricket phone, you know. Yeah, he was brain dead, yeah. I have to agree with Remix at this point, yeah. Yeah, can I continue? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Yeah, he's here. Anyway, I gotta switch over things because he's here. Okay, come on. Thank you. Anyway. Anyway, where are we? Oh yes, there are 4 bands featuring Pantera surviving members, Samuel and Rex Brown bass, along with guitarist Zach Wild, Ozzy Osbourne Black Label Society, and drummer Charlie Band-Aid as Anthrax, was scheduled to appear at Gasmore's in Vienna on May 31st as part of our Spring-Summer 2023 European Tour. However, earlier today, Wednesday, January 25th, Prominers, Rogers Music and Blind Open Myers Music released a statement on social media stated that the show was scrapped. All tickets will return whenever they purchase. The Prominers wrote, "Thank you for your understanding." Wow. Rogers Music and Blind Open Myers Music did not offer the explanation for the cancellation, but the majority of the fans commented on the performer's Facebook page, most that the move was made for the same reason. Pantera's appearance at Rock am Ring and Rock Island Park festivals in Germany were called off early this week, which I will explain now a little bit. Anyway, most of the backlash was led to the German concert cancellation steam from that fact the Asamo made the Nazi-style salute when performing the January 2016 Dime Bash event at the Lucky Strike Live in Hollywood in honor of the late Pantera guitarist Dimebag Darrell Abbott. He has also appeared to say white power, and he made gesture. Lehrer claimed he was joking about drinking white wine backstage and was reacting to the audience members up front, who he says he was taunting him. Wow. The initial criticism regarded the fact that the Rock am Ring that takes place in Nuremberg, known the English form of Nuremberg, where Hitler's supporters had a series of mass Nazis party realities between 1943 and 1948. Wow. Calling for Rock am Ring and Rock Island Park, organizers to cancel Pantera's appearance at festivals. The German Green Party said in Nuremberg City Council that Samo repeatedly and disability made Nazis gestures and yelled racist slogans. Wow. Reasons Rosnes, the spokesperson of the Greens against racism, right-wing extremism, and the former Nazi Party precise. Okay. Yeah, I'm very excited for Wombats. Yeah, Wombats. Okay, makes sense. Wow. We're very excited for coming. It's coming this LGBT month. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, or B, deliberately misused for the stage and reproduction of racist and human technology. Okay, the Green Party rep told Germany's Stern magazine that someone's apology with its white power outburst was not credible enough, and that hosting the band and the former Nazi Party rally grounds clearly exceeding the limits of what is bearable. We revealed that about the organizers' decision not to offend the band Pantera on a stage. The singer Bill Anselmo has repeatedly attracted attention of anti-Semitic, something like that, and racist in this incident. Law says well in the statement on the Green Party's website. Therefore, performance was unimaginable for us, and especially the normal former Nazi Party rally grounds. In the days leading up to the rally concert cancellation, the Green Party in Vienna demanded that the performance also be scrapped. Wow. Due to the national psychologist past, Vienna was also, in particular, that a special editorial responsibility to oppose that any form right-wing extremism. Okay. Elshman presents Yo. Actually, it's Elshman presents. Oh no, it's not happening. Yeah, I agree. Anyway, yeah. Anywho, moving on. Next. Excuse me. Anyway, moving on. Oh man, I can't resist. Anyway, due to his national Silk Party's past, Vienna was prepared and has a special historical responsibility to oppose any form of right-wing extremism. The appearance of Pantera is completely incompatible with this responsibility, they said in a statement. Wow. Wow. Therefore, this can only mean Venya. No stage to Hitler statue. Salute. Wow. No stage for Pantera. Wow. The requested APA Fonseria Music explained the statement on Tuesday, January 24, where Corey expanded the possibility of canceling the show. Wow. Back in May 2019, Sid was asked by UK's Curring magazine that he feels the Dime Basher debate is something he had to move past. He responded, I feel that it was ridiculous. Mr. Bucket is banned. Oh my god! Remix. Oh man. So no, folks, Mr. Bucket show. Woohoo! God, remix, help me. Yeah. Exactly. Moving on. Next. Oh man. Moving on. Next. Where am I? Yes, oh man. Back in May 2019, someone was asked in the UK's Curry magazine if he feels the Dime Bash debate is something that he moved past. He responded, I feel like it's ridiculous. Man, what off-color joke, and boom. And like I'm literally Hitler, I'm not. I take each dimensional one at a time. In the way that is logical and dimensional what will. I have loved my heart over the years. I learned to take the first step with love. To put good faith first, okay? It's a no show! Okay, whatever. Okay. I get along with everybody. If there's a doubt in my political leanings, people should get it off their heads, okay? I'm raised among a dazzling cast of characters from the fear, wow. From the mental hospital, for all walks of life, all colors, creeds, and kinds. As it stirred up to me that anyone in this day and age that will judge anyone by the color of their skin, their heritage of the region, and I'm a harmless guy, I'm a reactionary and not a troublemaker. We hope you guys are enjoying FWL for January 27th. Since it's January 27th, our number of today is... Oh boy, here we go. Here we go! Remix! You're a mess. Anyway, in the days following the Dime Bash incident, Machine Head's Rob Flynn, who played Patera songs with his somewhat event, released an 11-minute response video in which it denounced his son was a big bully. Wow. Song again. And in fact, Scott Ian was a Jewish released a statement on this official website saying that Philip's actions were vile and invited Samuel to make a donation to Salvation Center. Former Pantera drummer Vinnie Paulus Abbott, who had spoken to his son since the band split in 2003. Qualified man, yes. Anyway, was dismissal, dismissed, when asked to for a comment on the singer's white power salute. I can't speak for him, Vinnie said in the 2016 interview. He's done a lot of things that tarnished the image of what Pantera was back then, and what it stood for is what it's all about. It's sad. In 2017, Samuel blasted false journalism in the male community for suggesting he was racist because of his actions at Dime Bash. In weeks after the Dime Bash, isn't it? Samuel's Down Project canceled a number of shows, including France Hellfest, Dutch Festival, Fort Rocks, and UK's Download. The singer wrote an open letter to the Hellfest organizers. Hashtag 05827 mess. You mess. Anyway, in which he said it was not right time for Down to tour. He also revealed that he was suffering from a very knee injury and needed rehabilitation. Wow. Oh, wow. Now, this is what said on Twitter. Said this. and I don't want to, and it speaks another language on German, okay? My Over Music said this on German. Germany said this on Wednesday. Pantera concert on May 31st, 2023. Eventual Jasmine will be cancelled. All tickets will be returned to be purchased. Thank you for understanding. Translated. I'll buy 27 pieces of $27,100, 27 cents. Jesus, remix. Anyway. Oh, man. And the Twitter on it says El Presidente, whatever you pronounce it. I can't speak Spanish. Sorry. Or German, whatever. From, Hornsdorf, Austria, Germany. Anyway. Says this. Austria, excuse me. Or whatever you pronounce it in language like that. But anyway. It says this. Pantera looking forward. Hashtag Vienna, Austria. And that's that for that topic. Now, for this last one of these controversial topics have to do with Pantera reunion concerts canceled at European festivals and a backlash. Now, God remix! I'm a fun mess. Exactly remix. Anyway, now, to be serious a little quick, okay? It was sad, Pantera was there since the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, because it hadn't been there since forever. And then Pantera, and then Fade Paul, and Dimebag Darrell, now Disease, when all of a sudden this crap happened. And it's just so sad to me. That's just me. Anyway. What am I? God help me out here, remix. Jesus. Anyway, oh man. I couldn't resist you. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Pantera reunion concerts canceled at European festivals amid backlash. Anyway. While the Pantera reunion tours continues to grow with the newly announced North American legs, which I saw on YouTube, an increasing number of European festivals have canceled appearances from the reformed metal band. 2 festivals in Germany and another in Austria, which I talked about on another topic, which I'll talk about replay about, have removed from the group. From the lineups amid backlash over controversial actions by frontman Philip Somio, who recently revived the Pantera banner with original bassist Rex Brown alongside Zach Wild of Ozzy Osbourne Black Label Society and Charlie Band-Aid of Anthrax, okay? Now, I talked about this last topic. I'm going to talk about this topic, okay? Earlier this week, organizers of Rock in Ring and Rock Island Park announced that Pantera will no longer perform at the festivals, okay? Upset fans has pointed out to the 2016 incident of the Donny Bash concert held there in honor of the late founding Pantera guitarist Dimebag Darrell Abbott, where several given a Nazi-style salute while on stage. Wow. While doing so, the singer shouted "White Power." Wow. Lehrer claimed he was joking about drinking while white wine backstage, and the whole incident was a reaction to fans in the front row. We were taunting him. Band's front Pantera will not perform the Rock am Ring in Iron Park 2023, as announced. Festival organizers, in the translated statement in the past few weeks, we have made instant discussions with artists, our partners, and you, and festivals like fans, continue to deal with the criticism together and decide to remove the band from the program. Okay? Rock and Ring and Rock Island Park has since announced that Foo Fighters, which I'll talk about the next topic, okay? Will place Pantera in the lineups. This comes later as a flurry of festivals announcements, okay? Of Foo Fighters, which last month confirmed that the band will continue touring in the wake of the drummers, Tyler Hawkins' death in March 2022. Okay. Now, on Wednesday, producer of Adventurous Austria's Gasometer revealed that Pantera has also been pulled from the lineup. No reason was given to cancellation, but the lead up to the Rock am Ring and Rock Island Park cancellations, the German Green Party pointed at the fact that Rock Island Ring has held in Nuremberg, known in English as Nuremberg, something like that, where Adolf Hitler, the Nazi Party, held rallies between 1933 and 1938. Wow. Party spokeswoman, Razzie, wasn't it? Someone like that said the former Nazi Party premise were being purposely reused for the staging and reproduction of racist and inhuman ideology. The Green Party in Venezuela made similar calls in the lead up to Wednesday's cancellation. Due to its national security pass, Venezuela in particular a special national responsibility to oppose any form of right-wing extremism, as I said before in the last topic. Anyway, the appearance of Pantera is completely incompatible with responsibility. The party said in a statement, therefore it was only convenient for Vienna. No station for Hitler salute, no station for Pantera. In the years since Dimebag incident, and Samuel's remorse was wavered, okay? Immediately followed the Bagel happy now, so he promised no apologies from me. And he's held steadfast to the white inside joke. Wow, not even funny. Anyway, a week later he posted a video apology stating, I'm 1,000% apologetic to anyone who took offense to what I said. But you should have taken offense to what I said, and I'm so sorry. I hope you just, give me another chance to give me another chance. Anyway, in October that year, he told Dominic that apology is there, and no, you won't get another chance to one of those ever again. By September 2017, he was blasting false journalism in the male community, okay? But suggesting he was racist because of the incident. In May 2019, interviews in the UK Curry, Samuel downplayed the entire controversy. I feel like it's ridiculous. A man off color joke and boom. It's like I'm Larry Hitler, I'm not. Samuel said, take each individual one at a time. In the way that a logical individual will, I have loved my heart. Over the years, I learned to take the first step with love and to put good faith first. I get along with everybody. Is there any doubt about my political leanings? Wow. Okay. People should get it off their heads. Okay. I was raised among some dazzling cast of characters from the fear, from the mental hospital, from all the walks of life, all colors, creeds, and kinds. Okay? It deserves to me that anybody in the day and age what judge anyone by the color of the skin, the heritage, the religion. I'm a harmless guy, a reactionary, not a troublemaker. This is repeated during the last topic. Anyway, Pantera set to begin a North American tour on July 28th in Bellestown, Pennsylvania. Headline festivals throughout the summer, including Welcome to Rockville, Incarnation, Loud in Life, and more. That's it for that topic. Now let's move on to the next one, which is Foo Fighters replaced Pantera at 2 German festivals following controversy. Now, earlier today, November 3rd, it was revealed that Pantera will be performing at the 2023 edition of Rock am Ring and Rock Island Park, okay? Festivals in Germany next year, which is last year, that is. Anyway, Or actually this year, excuse me. But they are not the only act revealing their preparation. In fact, both festivals have announced a wealth of performance for the 2023 editions. Since atop of the billing alongside Pantera are acts such as Machine Gun Kelly, Dayton Austin, Tenuous D, Pius 7, KIZ, Until Sense, Youngburn, Papa Roach, Turnstile, something like that, On Tet, and NOFX. The Pantera edition is big news, but they are first announced shows and the celebration lineup is playing in Europe. So far, the band has booked primary festival appearances in Mexico and South America this December. Wow. Join the top billed acts on the 2023 editions of the two festivals will be Arch Enemy, Avia, Bad Mom Z, J's, my dad, Boy Bletch, Boy Says the Fire, Boy Buried Small, Carpenter Burt, something like that. I can't pronounce it, sorry. Charlotte Stands, Dead Sir, Played the Serve, Fever Free, French, something like that, I don't know. Giant Rooks, something like that. Hollywood Undead, Hot Wire Music, Gender, something like that. Juju, Ryan Sanderson, Maggie Lehrman, Mammoth, something like that. Mara Smooth, something like that. I can't pronounce this band's name, sorry. Motionless and White, None But Thieves, Nothing Nowhere, Nova Twins, Prevent, Silverstein, the Chat, something like that, excuse me. Dosters, the Magaziner, something like that, I can't pronounce it, sorry. The Raven Age, Days, Grace, Touche and more, and VV, with many more expected to be revealed. The Rock and Ring and Raga and Park festivals annually share the same bills, with the acts travel between the two locations over the 3-day weekend. YM Wing and we held in Nuremberg, Germany, while YM Park was set for Nuremberg, Germany, the same over the weekend of June 2nd and 4th. You can visit those YM Wing Festival's website and more details in 2023 edition here, while IM Park Festival is being found here. Now, here are the following. Minus Pantera. Okay? Now, Rise Against, we're basically have announced that these are going to be a lot of bands going on here. I'm not going to read all of them, so there you go. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of bands, so yeah. And then that's all for that topic. Now let's move on to the next one, which is Pantera's song featured in the That 90s show, Gym Scene, okay? And that in the 90s, nobody does aggressive like Pantera. So it makes sense that the band's music was a perfect fit for the workout scene in the new Netflix reboot, That's 90s show. The use of Cowboys from Hell is just one of those several hard rock music queens lined up in the new Netflix series, which finds a new generation of teens exploring the four-man basements of growing friendships. Wow. To premise the update of That 70s show is Eric and Donna's daughter, Leah, coming from to spend the summer in 1995, the year I was born, in Point Place, Wisconsin, with her grandparents, making her new friends in the process of while some of the original cast members have cameos are scattered through the first season. Wow. And if you might expect, there's a mix of musical ties, reflecting the music of the 90s, and tossing back the music in the 70s occasions as well. But in the case of Pantera's musical cameos with Cowboys from Hell, that comes in episode 9 of the first season, titled Dirty Double Booker. While when Jackie and Kessel's son, Jay, and her best friend, Nate, hit the gym for the pump-up, high-energy workout. The song actually played over the montage in the lifting and crunching. Cowboys from Hell is a giant evidence came from Pantera's 1990 major label debut album of the same name. Over rocky musical craze coming from the first season of the recording music from Endless Monster's Red Tape, and that was it. Clef, Soul, Blind Melon, and the Mubs, so forth, anyway. Well, there's also a Foghat Slow Ride song, something like that from the 70s, and the previously reported in the industry theme song from the series updated with a new arrangement by Smashing Pumpkins, James Haya, and song by the former Donna's vocalist, Brett Anderson. Okay? Check out the new Netflix series, That's 90s Show, and see all episodes here. And catch Pantera on tour this year and next in these states, and there for tickets and head for this location. And that's for that topic. And that'll be all the Pantera topics I'm going to read. Now let's move on to some bad news from Adult Swim. Okay? Adult Swim cut ties from Justin Roiland following domestic abuse charges. Rick and Morty is set to continue with Roiland's voice roles to be recast, sources said. Okay? Adult Swim had to cut ties with Justin Roiland in the wake of the news that the Rick and Morty co-creator was charged with felony dismay abuse in Orange County, California. Adult Swim has ended association with Justin Roiland, Adult Swim Cartoon Network. Boomerang Senior VP Communications Murray Moore said in the statement Tuesday, okay? Adult Swim distributes Rick and Morty, and hit adult animated comedy that the Roiland Korean executive produced, for which he voiced both the retired Rick and Morty as a Hollywood producer, report on January 17th. Adult Swim is even halfway through the massive 30-episode order of the show. One of the brand's most popular titles communicated the channel in 2018. Sources said that Rick and Morty is set to continue, with Roland's voice roles to be recast. Though Roland was also always to be credited as co-creator. Okay? Though co-creator with Dan Harmon would not be long showrunner. Wow. The show is locked for the season 10. Okay? Roland is still several projects ongoing for Hulu, including as a co-creator of the streamer's Show's Opposites, of which he voices the main character. The show was renewed for the 5th season in October on the platform's Koala Man, which premiered on January 9th. Roland does voice work and also as executive producer. Roland still has an overall deal with the 20th television animation, which produced Solar Opposites and Koala Man. The Hollywood Reporter has reached out to Hulu 20th television animation for comment, okay? On January 12th, the NBC News, that was the first report that Roland was charged with one count of battery with permanent injury, one count of false imprisonment by massive violence by District of Orange County based on imminent 2020 incident. Okay? With an unnamed James Doe, okay? That Roland was dating. Wow. Roland was pleaded not guilty and in 2020 releasing a $50,000 bond. Several perpetual hearings has also occurred, and Roland was expected to return to court on April 27th. Statement earlier this month, Roland's attorney T. Edward Wellborn said the media coverage of the case that has been charged. Wellborn added, to be clear, no is Justin incarnate, but we also have every expression that his matter is on course to be dismissed once the district comedy's office has completed its magical review of the evidence, okay? That's all for that topic. Now let's move on to 11 victims of Monterey Park mass shootings range in the age of 57 to 76 years old, coroner says. Now, this happened early this week. Now, if you look closely, this is tragic news. Okay. All 11 victims at the mass shooting in the dance studio of Lehrer, New Year in Monterey Park, California, were between the ages of 57 and 76. The LA County Coroner Medical Administrator's Office said in a statement. Wow. Okay. The victims, 5 men, 6 women, were all publicly identified on Tuesday, which is that week. Anyway, by the coroner's office, the female victims were named John Ju, 57, Arshel John, 62, Young Wee, 63, Mama Yan, 65, Yana Don Young, 67, and Danya Man Ling Tom, 70. The male victims were Wen Don Yu, 64, Valentino Marcos Abitario, 68, Ming Wei Ma, 72, Yuan Call, 72, and Charlie Cha, 76. Okay? Okay. As the vendors work to demonstrate a Mayan community faces a long road to recovery, the city's mayor said. People are just in disbelief and shock, and are feeling very, very numb. Mayor Harry, told CNN on Monday night. The Saturday night shooting came. The city's major Asian community was major marking the Lunar New Year, transferring one of the most exposed days of the calendar into a tragedy. Wow. There's a lot of fear and action out there. People are fearful that some kind of situation where our joyous New Year celebration is turned upside down to a tragedy and fear. Revelation Julie Cool, who presents Marjorie Park, said Monday on the Candlelight Ritual of the Victims. California Governor Gavin Newsom was in a meeting with victims on the shooting on Monday, where he was pulled away to be briefed on another fateful mass shooting at Half Moon Bay. The second mass shooting was in 3 days. Tragedy upon tragedy, Newsom said in a tweet. Wow. Officers revealed new details Monday from the search of the home in the Monterey Park shooting with suspect. 72-year-old Ho Chan Chuan in Ames, about 8 miles east of Monterey Park. The tenants inspected a search warrant and found hundreds of rounds of ammunition, a 3.308 caliber rifle, various electronic devices, and evidence leading officials to believe he was manufacturing homemade firearms suspectors. Los Angeles County Sheriff Laura Luna said. Still, as the investigators probe the large cache of ammo they found, it remains unclear what motivated the Saturday night attack. As the Star Ballroom dance studio is there in the Blah Ballroom, the plan this was the day off was the week before, Lewis said in the news conference Monday. We don't know. We'll intend to find out. 3 people who knew Tron, including his ex-wife, told CNN that he's once become a familiar face with the Star Ballroom dance studio, where he gave his personal dance lessons. But it's not clear how often he would visit in recent years. In the fall, and authorities are still investigating whether he knew on the victims. There was certainly the appearance that it was targeted Los Angeles County District for the George Cashon told CNN. Clearly he knew where he was going. It was familiar with both of these locations. Mayor Lowe said Tuesday he hoped the dance hall can again become a safe place for community. Okay? It was a place for people to suicide to learn how to dance. He said, we wanted to make sure that this dance hall continues to thrive and that people feel safe that they can suicide. This is gonna get even more worse. Okay. 42 rounds were fired inside the ballroom, sheriff said. Anyway. Sure, the Star Ballroom Dance Studio happened around 10:22 p.m. Saturday. The government fired 42 rounds of ammunition with a semi-automatic handgun and the dance hall before leaving the scene, according to Sheriff Luna. At least one person was shot and a vehicle outside the dance studio, and police believe Tron shot that person first. And he entered the dance studio and opened fire for the crowd of civilians, sheriff said. Marjorie Park officers were in the studio within 3 to 4 minutes, arriving at the scene of the carnage, as people lay wounded and others were pouring out of the venue. Marjorie Park Police Chief Scott Wise said. About 20 minutes after the shooting, suspect still armed. Show up in the second dance in nearby Amada Fair. A 26-year-old citizen charged him and wrested the gun away from him, saving countless other lives. Okay, he told CNN Anderson Cooper on Monday. I mean, seriously, I just wanted to had this rush of thought. Okay. And I'm wearing legs, okay? I was able to come to the conclusion that I needed to do something. I needed to grab the gun. And I needed to save myself, and people inside said, wow, sad, no. But anyway, the suspect flee, and Saya called the police to the site, where investigators traced the firearm to try. According to law enforcement officer with knowledge of the case, the weapon was described as a 9mm, semi-automatic Mac-10 pistol with an extended large crossbarrel magazine. According to Luna, who added the assault weapon appears to have been modified. Okay, California's banned the use of large caliber magazines holding more than 10 rounds of ammunition. Less than a day later, Tron was found dead inside a white van about 30 miles away, from the SWAT team swarmed by the vehicle. The sheriff said he died following a self-evident gunshot wound. Okay. Investigators have also recovered a Norso 7.62 times 25 handgun, okay? Registered to the suspect inside the van, Muniz said, okay? Ballistic and forensic comparisons will need to be done on all the items, okay? Recovered and unlike shooter's home. As for these, also look at Tron's history. So far, the sheriff has said the suspect has a limited criminal history. Never arrested in 1990s for unlawful possession of a firearm. Suspect has bad temperament, Dancer said. Anyway, those we have met, the suspect said that he has a hot temper and difficult temperament. Allied Barman, dancer at the Wildlife Ballroom in Armera, said Tron had a very bad temperament, adding, people say he was a little bit of psycho in the scene. Wow. Very sharp movement, pushing a little bit, not being satisfied with certain, I don't know, improvements of whatever students he had, Barman said. Adam Holt said he ran an apartment for Tron and he knew him for 20 years. Wow. They have been failing out and haven't seen each other in about 8 or 9 years. And he said Tron was the name like Andy. Wow. his personality can be summed up in 2 words: distraught. He did not trust anyone, and hatred. He can hate people to death. Wow. He pushed it to extreme. Hood said he hated whoever he thought was not nice to him. Wow. There were other dance instructors he did not like at both dance studios. Wow. Hood and Tron thought the instructors were not nice to him. He thought they spoke evil to him. Okay? They were baseless. He was always unhappy with the people in the studios. Always complaining about studio bosses and other instructors. Not about the students, but it's also in his mind. All of it, okay. Reputation, Julie Jewel. So the gunman who killed 11 on Saturday night took them away from their families at a night that was supposed to be joyous on the New Year. 2 Chinese Americans were also among the victims. According to the Twilines, de facto diplomatic representative in Los Angeles, the top party culminates and consular office. At least one of those killed with a Chinese citizen, and one of those victims. A brother was a U.S. Citizen of familial descent. According to the country's commandments of Los Angeles, April's son told CNN his father has hoped to retire in about a year to return to the Philippines. And he said his father spent his free time in the dance studio. He danced around this house, something like that. Filipino said to his father he loved that kind of stuff. Non-Sonoma, as my mind, loved to dance and spent many years at the dance studio, whom she was killed, according to the statement of her family. Non-dance instructor Maxim Captain Chuck told CNN it was a delight to have her around. She always smiled. Captain Chuck said, "I don't even think I'll ever see her with her smile, without her smile." Okay, even though the mask, I even seen her eyes smiling. She was the delight of the class and any party with her any class. At Monday's Vigo, Lehrer described the shock and the loss being felt across the Marjorie Park community. This hit too close to home, okay? Said John Yan Chen, executive director of the Asian Pacific Community Fund. Okay. On Saturday, community members had been celebrating the Lunar New Year at the ballroom alongside dancing grandparents. Now some of them are no longer with us, she said. Many leaders praised the community for coming together in the wake of the tragedy. We will not let the murder defeat us. Former Saturday member Mike Eng said in the Vigo, "We'll move forward to more investigation and more love. Because the only thing that defeats hate is love." Exactly. Thank you. That is all for that topic. Now, let's move on to the next topic, which is Metallica, okay? Metallica announced worldwide 72 Seasons album with a listening party and Fears, okay? Metallica very do things small, okay? And that goes with the plans to premiere their new album, 72 Seasons as well. In fact, the band has team that trying to releasing to extend an open invite to their fans, Metallica fans including me, to listen to the album using Movie Fears sound system while playing the Fears around the world. The one-night only global listening party is set to take place on Thursday, April 13th. The new record spoiling out of the pumping surround sound systems over the cinematic audiences worldwide, and this is a normally album listen. This is a group of a music video and exclusive commentary applying each song on the record. So you get the music you get insight, and you get some very entertainment as well. Fans has already had a chance to hear the lead single, Luxuria, okay? As well as the recently released follow-up, Skimming Suicide. But this will be the first chance many fans to get to hear the full album, which is due for release online in stores on April 14th. So how you get the hands tickets in the special event? Well, tickets are on sale began on Thursday, March 2nd via the new Metallica Film website. You can currently visit the website and for updates and set the reminder in your calendar. This is a more opportunity for Metallica fans like me to be diverse to hear the new album. We are thrilled to be a part of the historical global moment. Connect the Metallica with your fans once again, like me, said Camera Forge, okay? CSCVP, something like that. Program and content exploitations. Flagger of releasing, okay? You can also pre-order the new Metallica 32 Seasons album in this location, which I already have in my Amazon account, by the way. Get your tickets to see them on tour here, which I have plans to do that, by the way. You can also hear into the Maximum Metallica M32 experience in Los Angeles by checking it out and entering the contest here. Now, which I don't have as of yet, but I will as soon as possible. But anyway, that's all for that topic. Now let's move on to the next one, which is Symptoms. We knew through 2025 we'll pass 800 episode mark, okay? The long-running animated comedy has been renewed by Fox with 2 more seasons as Family Guy and Fat Bob Burgers, okay? Oh my god, remix. Jesus. Anyway. Nope. The Symptoms ain't going anywhere. Wow. Except into season 35 and 36. Fox announced on Thursday that it was renewed for forever running record breaking off, quote, animated comedy for 2 more seasons. The upcoming season 34 finale will serve as the 750th episode and factoring in a handful of initial installments already in reverse. Wow. The Symptoms will pass the jaw-dropping 800 episode milestone with its 6th extension. Wow. The network has picked up The Symptoms in the 2-season commercial since its renewal for season 27 to 28. While experiencing a ratings decline like most veteran network shows over the years, The Symptoms continued to perform strong for the 18 to 49-year-old demo. In the series, not to the longest run comedy or longest run animated show. Oh my god, remix! Jesus. Help me! Anyway. You're a mess! Anyway. Series 9, the longest run comedy or not, or longest run animated show. Wow. It's the longest run primetime scripted series in television history. The show claimed that title previously held by Gunsmoke with his 637th episode of 2018. And now will extend his record 800 episodes. And not even Symptoms could have preceded this. Executive producer Matt Shulman told Entertainment Weekly. It's new, which run for 2014, 2024, 2025 television series, allows Fox to return to the coordination of the Sunday animation block now. Disney's 2019 coordination of 21st Century Fox includes 20 television. The studios that produces Symptoms and the comedy that is focused on or growing its streamer Disney Plus, which is a vast and valuable Symptoms library where it now resides. The current seasons and episodes streams on Disney's own Hulu. Created by Matt Groening, okay? Launched in the series and shorts in 1987. The Tracy Ullman Show, okay? Symptoms became a weekly series in 1989. It had won 45 Emmy Awards and had been a big screen 2007 Symptoms movie, which grossed more than $430 million worldwide. The voice cast includes Dan Castelia. Tennis, I mean, that's his last name, sorry. Julie Kavner. Bernie Smith. Nancy Cartwright. Hardy, Sawyer. And Hank, Hasner. Sorry, I pronounced his last name. Then the season 34 guest star includes Anna Ferris, Jane Gasmarek, Jay Paria, pronounced his last name, Megan Marley, Drew Barrymore, Aubrey Plaza, Miss McCarthy, Shimulu, and Natasha when I have announced his last name, sorry. Fox also announced 2 season renewals for other than 2 key Disney-owned shows for a Sunday animation block, including Family Guy, which is picked up for season 22 and 23, while Bob Burgers extended through season 14-15. And that's all for that topic. My last topic for the day has to do with Splash Mountain. Now, sadly, it was closed last Monday. But the good news is Disney Splash Mountain closed now. Super fans are selling the water now. Jars and bags of what sellers claim is water from the popular Florida attractions are being offered to sell online. The odd farewell as it comes to Disney takes steps in the racist black story, okay? Sup, Luke? I just got back from my nap that I had today. You're fine, Josh. I just want to make sure. So, anyway, Splash Mountain has been one of the most popular attractions at Walt Disney World for 30 years, okay? When the log forming ride closed down for good on Sunday, instead of saying goodbye, some Disney fans, like me, found themselves wrestling for the deeply commercial question: how much can someone pay for the baggie of Splash Mountain water? Well, after many fans lined up in the hours over the weekend in the park near Orlando, Florida, on the other hand, one last 5-story plunge down the mountain, eBay sellers began listing what they claimed to be small amounts of rice, 950,000 gallons of water. Wow. The price ranges up to $8.50 to $25 for the plastic bag of Splash Mountain's water, branded on its thick black marker and hand draw water droplets and amulets, something else. One thing shows a reusable ball that possibly contained 10 ounces of the bride's last day, $7.99. $700.99. Another seller 4 ounces of water in a mason jar from $149.95. That is why it was running late. So you're fine, Josh. You're fine. Anyway, okay. Poor fans coming to Disney take steps to erase the racist black story. Drawn from the 1946 musical film Song of the South, which remakes if you've seen this right now. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. But anyway, which the comedy also has not made available in any form of more than 35 years. Anyway, when the ride reopens next year, Beer Rabbit and the other animatronics characters, when that film will be gone. Wow. Replaced by characters and themes in the 2009 Disney movie, The Prince and the Frog. It will be renamed Tina's Bio Adventure. A similar plan was placed in the Splash Mountain ride at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Although it remains open for now, Army of Rock Quest 28, who has ridden Splash Mountain more than 200 times, said it was not going to release, been surprised when he saw the eBay listings. Okay. More on the Walt Disney Company. Return to office starting March 1st. The Walt Disney Company will require employees 27. Jesus! No, they removed the song from Disneyland. Yeah, no. Yeah. The Disney community that can be very weird sometimes, said Mr. Valquestbury, 28 years old, who knows that he cannot take any notice after his Final note at Riot Disney Sunday night. Wow. I honestly don't know how else to put it there. Anyway, Disney announced the plan to changes in 2020 during COVID-19. During the national radio for justice applauding the murder of George Floyd. Okay? Song in the South, which was set in Georgia, planning after the Civil War, mixed live-action filmmaking animation in the way, was a groundbreaking at the time, and it won an Oscar for the song Zippity Doo Dah. Okay? The creators have long longevity that film, based on the books by Joel Chandler Harris, a white folklorist who collected traditional African American tales and treasured them for the fictional Uncle Remus, romanticizing slavery and prominent racial stereotypes. Bob Iger, Disney chief executive, said in 2020 that the movie will never appear on Disney Plus, the company's streaming platform, because it was just not appropriate in today's world. Well, I can figure this out, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, when the rides reopen the parks next year, visitors will encounter Princess Diana, Disney's first black princess, and Lois the alligator. They prepare the first ever Mardi Gras performance. The new content is exclusive, Disney said in 2020. It speaks to the discovery of the millions of people who visit our parks each year. Now, also, yeah, I heard about that, Josh. Yeah, I just don't know. Most important, I heard. Yeah, I've heard from 5 people. Yeah, besides you, Josh. But anyway, in the meantime, it's buyer beware that times the fans of this ritual ride. Philip Hellscase, 42 of Fellstill, Arkansas, saw social media posts about the eBay listings for Splash Mountain Water worn in. The described huge Disney fan, collector Mr. Hellfires took a plastic bag with the Splash Mountain logo for one of his visits to Disney World a few years back. The bags are handed up to the Keeps volunteers dry, filling the tap water and listed on the auction site for $25,000. Wow. Nearly 10,000 people viewed this listing for eBay before eBay took it down, Mr. Farr said. It was not meant to be a rude gesture, or even a rude gesture, okay? To Disney, I love Disney, he said, having ran Splash Mountain 20 times. It was something to make everybody's Monday brighter, okay? Despite the transparent nature of this prank, Mr. Hellfires said he still received 2 or 3 serious offers, asking him to verify that the water has come to Splash Mountain. Disney is magical for each of us in his own way, he said. That water may mean something to someone more than someone else, even as rarely to the same water they're going to get out of the water fountain. Bean Park Express on Twitter said this: My final splashdown in the Bear Patch. I ran it up front 3 times today. It was some most wet I've gotten. Only Finn, haha. But so on, Beer Rabbit. I'm ready for Tanya. Well, sorry, Tanya. I'm gonna miss you so much, Splash Mountain. But anyway, a native of Central Florida who's now living in Tampa, Mr. Vasquez, said that he grew up going to the park and that Splash Mountain was going to his first big kiss role. Wow. He even worked there in 2015 while he was in college. Even my trainer said that the sources what material was racist, he said. It's been an attraction that he was based on a film that negativity despite people of color be replaced by Disney's first African American princess. This move will go a long way for many Disney fans of color who have been looking for more representation in their parks. Okay? Yeah. He said even he expected the new ride will offer the same thrills, but he wanted to say goodbye to the original on closing day. And so on Sunday morning, Mr. Clockwise arrived 45 minutes before the 9 a.m. rope drop, when the park opens to the public. And then come join the what you describe as the Splash Mountain 5K, a throng of people riding up the far ride. Wow, makes sense. Some visitors spent 5 hours in line, standing shoulder to shoulder as far as I could see. According to Randall Senator, during section of fans chanted splash, splash, splash. When the logs made their signature drop, Disney staff members took the closing ride and were met with applause from adoring fans. Okay? There was some sadness, but there was just some sense of celebration in the air, Mr. Rockwell said. He took their free rides on Sunday, including one with his mother. It was just a little sad that but it's just a lot of fun, he said. That's all for topics for today. Now, if there's anything else remix, let me know. So I have What Disney Plus right now, and that is of course Super K's season 1 episodes 2 to 4, and of course I got Barry Big House season 1 episodes 12, 14 to 17, and 19 through 21. That's all I got for Why Watch Disney Plus. And if he has any topics to talk about, I don't know yet. Let's see what happens. It's been a 4-hour call from Remix. Okay. It's good. Anyway, I think that's it. Okay. That's fine. But anyway, let's see. Let's play some Hangman right now. Okay. Well, makes sense to anybody, but, you know, that's just me. Oh, man. A lot has to do with game summons right now. But anyway. I got new games to play on OBMU. Be all out for it. Especially for Paris Without Group stuff. But anyway. So, hope you enjoyed that. But anyway. Categories places. I. No I. E. 1 E. A. O. U. Okay. Makes sense. I gotta turn up my TV a little bit so I can hear it. A little bit. Maybe not, but okay. Okay. See. Oh, I know what this is now. My mom's gonna get me for this. Houston, Texas. All about sports is the category. Called you via Discord. Your voice sounds a little robot, little pitch. Oh, I see. Oh, hang on. Well, I was. Hang on. One moment. Hold on. Yep, stand by. Call him Discord. I don't know what just happened, Remax. It's just me just been on the phone for 4 hours straight. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. I don't know. Just... Okay. There, it's fixed. Can you hear me? Hello? Looks like Remix not answering me. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna hang up, but I just don't know what to do. But anyway, I have to do this. It's ridiculous. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I was having a bit of a robotic sound.
Sorry, you couldn't hear me.
But yeah, I mean, 4 hours of talk time.
Yeah, I quit Discord and suddenly feel like it's a difficult time. I just did watch Disney Plus, all the topics. I was like, what the hell I did wrong? Excuse my language on the stream, but that's just me.
I have a Discord problem on my phone.
Yeah,
Being a pain.
it's a pain, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we had a 4 hour Discord, 4 hour cricket call.
Yeah,
I just don't know why it sounds like a robotic choppiness. I mean, because I could hear you for about 3 hours and then it starts going choppy. I don't understand what's going on with that.
I don't know what's going on either.
I think it's just the phone is so super cheap.
Yeah,
And that's probably why it does that.
yeah,
The phone is so cheap. But like I said, when I get my internet, I won't be using the phone.
yeah. I'm just gonna delete the mobile phone thing and on my Apple Watch as I'm talking through the contents list.
Okay, well, I do apologize in advance.
Yeah, just sorry in advance for the past hour or two. Yeah,
Just my phone is sucky.
yeah. But anyway, show must go on. And Josh is on the chat while you were gone. You know, I heard about Michael Taylor's death already, Josh. If you're watching this, but anyway.
This phone is weird. I do apologize.
You're fine.
Like I said, it's a cheap phone.
Yeah, it's a cheap phone. Yeah, my Apple Watch is expensive. Yeah.
But luckily, I have Discord on Windows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the best thing?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, you can. Oh, hold on, Luke.
Wow. cars is the category C.
It's not a problem.
Place is the category L.
It's probably because of the Wi-Fi sharing that's not working.
Wow. Somia! Wow.
That's probably the problem, Lucas, because I'm using the LTE 4G data.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I get the cable bill paid, well, it will work.
Yeah, it worked just fine. Yeah.
And I have Discord on Windows. And this phone is making me mad.
Yeah, it's making you mad, at least. Yeah. It's not letting me load. Hang on. Let me try again. There we go. Blockbusters will go line. There we go. It's low right now. It's not letting me load Pat Do Games. Maybe not this week right now. It's going to do Deal No Deal right now at least.
And it's not working.
Microphone. No. No. At least we try anyway. Next. Yeah, I just muted the advertisement so that way I won't get a strike from YouTube.
Yeah, it's just probably it's just the LG, the 4G thing.
Yeah, we'll be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not letting me connect.
Yeah, I won't let you connect. No.
I don't know why, but it's just not working.
It's not working. No.
So I guess the phone. Well, like I said, once I get that cable bill paid, well, I'll be able to talk to you on the new microphone.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm gonna test out the mic too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that I bought at Walmart for $34.99.
Yeah.
That's gonna sound excellent.
Once you said that, okay, I'm gonna pick the number. I have a range because it keeps ripping all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and pick my favorite number 20 at least.
Well, I'll be back.
Fun.
Nice one.
10,000. Okay.
Nice one.
$10. Good. Jesus, I should have picked 2. Oh well.
Excellent.
Wow.
Excellent. Deal or no deal? Oh, very brave. Time for the next round. Nice one.
Wow.
Excellent. Excellent.
Wow.
Deal or no deal? Oh, very brave. Time for the next round. Nice one. Nice one. Excellent. Deal or no next round. Oh. Nice one. Oh. Deal or no deal?
Good. $100. Real quick. And go and play. I'm gonna up this volume right now. It's a lot easier than expected. Come on. There we go. Right. We're gonna play money cards and do it anyway. Okay. Jack. $1,000 lower. $2,000 higher. Higher. $4,000 lower. Higher. Lower. Good. Super scratchy time. Anyway. 15. Strike 1. 13. 11. Bluebird. One more is 25,000. 12. 14. Okay. 7. Okay. 8. Oh, jeez. 9. 6. 10. Good. What's the last one in? Ooh, okay. Makes more sense. 1 and 4. Okay. Should I pick these numbers? But anyway. Danger color number. Oh well. Not bad at all. Home stretch time. I'm gonna pick number 3. Not bad. 1. It's gonna be blue. 7. It's a yellow. Okay. 8. Another yellow. Okay. Makes a lot of sense in any way. 2. Red. Okay. Number 9. Okay. Blue. 3. Net competition. 4. One more, it's $10,000. 10. One more, it's $25,000. 5. Oh boy, here we go. It's not bad. What was the numbers this time? 6 and 12. Not bad. Well, we have it this time. But here's a new way to play the game. Bonus Banana Challenge. And we got brand new. See the deals here? Here we go. This is brand new. I got it from Estee. So we got, and we're going to win $1 million, like $500,000 instead of the $1 million in the brand new way. So here goes nothing. One more, I'm out of here. I don't want to win with one essential prize. Oh well. That is good. You know what? I'm gonna keep it one prize. I'm out of here. You know, that's just me. I'm done with this. But anyway, I got some new games to play in OBMU, and we are done. So, what we're gonna do is play, the new game. We'll play Invitation for the NES. Watch this remix for you, and when you come back and everything, competition. But anyway. Okay. Makes a lot of sense now, anyway. The category is alphabet. I know what this is. I. Got it. Sesame Street is brought to you today by the letter I and the number blank. Anyway, man-made is a category. I know what this says. Stairs. Got it. Math. Okay. Got it. Sesame Street brought to you today by the letter I and the number circle. Got it. Pink puzzle in the category is clothing. It's a suit. I don't know. Really, help my name, whatever. Oh well. I think I know this is glasses. Boots, whatever. Wow. Got it. If you watch this, Mom, don't call yourself a queen. Anyway. Level 2 time. Category is, for your puzzle is leisure. I know what this is. Book. Got it. Okay. Green. Puzzle in the category is miscellaneous. I know what this is. Snowman. Got it. Blue puzzle. Category is a food. No, this is candy. Snowman, snowman. God help me, remix. Okay. Pink puzzle in the category is natural. This is gonna be easy. Butterfly. Butterfly. Anyway. Should have said it earlier. But anyway, next. God. God, remix, help me. Anyway. With an I. Okay. Blue puzzle in the category is science, my least favorite category. UFO. I think I know what this is now. Got it. This was easy. Science and a blue puzzle. I mean, this is gonna be my second time doing what's caught. Let's see what happens. Green. Office. My remix is least favorite. I know what this is. I should have done it. Should have done it. But anyway. But they're not. What? What is wrong with you, remix? You're a mess. 170. Okay. Whatever. Office. Again. Say I know what this is. This is a TV. Should have done it again. So anyway. Try again. What am I done? Anyway. Tool. Okay. Keyhole. Got it. Fire points. Got it. What we call it? Yes. I call it. Nailed it. I have no idea what this is. Bears, what is that? What is this? Know what this is now. Hello? Wish upon a star. I have spelled it wrong, but anyway. Got it! What? Remix! You're joking me, right? That was the easy puzzle I've ever seen since 2011. Anyway, takeaway Jackson shows Space Invaders. Oh! 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 Thank you, Dancing Shoes. And... What? Stop! That is not what I was looking for. God! God! Help me. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, let's see what the next one is to play on OBMU. We have here is... Do us to play... Okay, I have to think of what game I need to play. You know what? Yeah. Let's play some other games like Big Bird's Hide and Speak today. I haven't played that in a long time, you know? We're not gonna do some... We're not gonna do some... We're not gonna do the 6 mode, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be it. Not the 5th and 6th. That'll be it. You know, that's just me. But anyway, let's do the first one today.
The Count. Elmo. Grover. Bert. Find Bert. Wow! You found Bert. Now find the Count. Yay! You found the Count. Now find Grover. Great! You found Grover. Now find Elmo. Oh boy! You found Elmo. You found them all. Bert, the Count, Grover, Elmo. Wow! Choose a game.
Okay.
Grover, Ernie, the Count, Elmo. Ready? Hide. Find Elmo.
Had to be right here somewhere. Okay.
Great. You found Grover. Now find the count. Oh boy. You found the count. Now find Ernie. Wow! You found Ernie. You found them all. Elmo. Grover. The count.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie. Great.
Wow, I'm gonna skip this and move on.
Choose a game.
You know what, I'm gonna move on for this and just forget about it for right now. So I just play, instead of just play 3, 4, 5, and 6, I was gonna move on to another game and play Tetris for right now. This is my first time playing Tetris. If you watch this remix, get ready, because I haven't played Tetris before in my life, period. Mm-hmm. Oh well, game over for me. Let's try again. Oh. Game over. Let's try again. Game over. Oh well. You're supposed to rotate the blocks to get the power column. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Hang on. Well, that was no fun. Well, that wasn't fun at all. I mean, Remix watching this, I have no idea what to say. I have no idea. This is awful. I've got it all correct again. Wow. Make a huge blog out of it. By the way, this horizontal column is actually a wall. Oh, I see. Because this is not going well. Wow. Terrible. Yeah, I felt terrible with this game. Yeah, and the chat room says, Josh said, you need to play it right, you know?
Once you get used to it, I guess you can be addicted to it.
Well, it's game over for me.
Why don't you try doing it like level 5?
Well, that's good.
Because level 9 is too fast for you.
That's a good idea. If you watch this, Josh, I'm ready for level 5. Oh, come on, really? Okay.
You know, because when I played it the first time, I tried that. I played it. It's my favorite game on the NES. And the Game Boy one, too. The Game Boy version is electric. Love the Game Boy version.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, the Game Boy version is awesome. And it's level 5 pretty much to level 4. That's not good.
Okay, let's try this again.
I'm really good at Tetris too. You might believe that there's still a lot more.
Yeah, still.
But I like them both. I like both of them. You want to get my internet down to put it in the live stream? Be on YouTube or Twitch. If you get a straight line, you can push play so you don't make a huge mess.
Yeah, huge mess like that. See?
But look at the PC comments. He has to practice. We all have to practice when we play something new.
Exactly.
That's the average game over my life, so when I get done with work, that little one, I usually play a video game because I enjoy it.
Whoa!
That's true. Yeah, there are no doubt. Yep. This is not the map where I told you about something. I did pretty well. Level 9. Yeah. Talk about it. But there's doable. Yeah, in the 3, that's my favorite song in the game. I love that song. And I can get my around level. That's why I picked that one in. Nice. I like that song. Reminds me of my grandmother. Love you, grandmother.
Well, this is ridiculous. Well, This is ridiculous.
Well, I saw you famous.
Huh?
I think it's
Okay. Well, at least I have one down. Let's try this one more time. If not, then I'll... Well, I did. Well, I did very good now. Exactly. Well, almost had the Tetris. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I thought I didn't win anything except for the 23 points. Except that I didn't get Tetris, except for the single. That was good. No.
and end up getting a good ending. But yeah, I mean, takes a lot of skill, takes a lot of effort.
Okay, that's good.
But in the end, I mean, you can really, like I said, it's gonna take time. I mean, it's not gonna happen overnight, but it is gonna take time.
No, yeah, it's not gonna happen overnight. No, but anyway, the next game, the last game, yeah. Go ahead, Remix.
Well, I'm just saying, you did good, and like I said, the Game Boy version, I mean, it's an iconic game on the Game Boy, too.
Mhm.
And I had that with the Game Boy, and I love that game.
Yeah, yeah. And this will be easy, and it'll be a preview for episode 8 of Superstar K. You want to do that, folks? We're gonna do it. Be lookout for it, folks. Anyway, my last game for this episode are Donkey Kong classics. I'm gonna play. The first one I'm gonna play is called Donkey Kong, the first Donkey Kong, and that'll be it for this episode. How do I do this? Okay. Not to be rude, but let's try this again.
Yeah, you jump over the barrels. Don't let the barrels hit you.
Okay, that is not how I do this, but okay.
And if that barrel hits the dumpster, then yeah, it's time to fight. And you'll be in big trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, silence and yes, hang on. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, I know.
Just, I'm having trouble playing this game,
Yeah, it's just a new game. You have to learn.
Okay. Game over. It's easier for me to play Donkey Kong Jr. than this. Yeah, I think it's hard. It's one of the most
Yeah, it is.
yeah. I'm not good at this game. I'll have practice.
But hey, you did good in Tetris. That's all that counts.
I did good at Tetris. Yes.
It's not too, complex, and it's just.
I mean, I did very good at Mario Party, but not Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
It's just Donkey Kong Jr. is all I care about.
And like I said, folks, Luke Jeffers ain't no Billy Mitchell. Let's just put it out there.
No ABGN, none of the above.
Yeah, Billy Mitchell's the king of Donkey Kong. Yeah, and Pac-Man.
Yeah, I mean, Dad was the one who got me the nod for the Miss Pac-Man. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all the game segments I have for today. Now let's move on to the notes. Okay. Today's.
Oh, and DC Comics has one book. Oh, and one more thing before you get the comics, I have notes.
Okay, remix.
And that is Citricades has been renewed for the second season.
Okay.
I'm so happy about it.
Okay.
Because I actually wanted to talk about it on 375 and I fell asleep. But yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know the show on Disney Junior Citricades. New episodes, by the way, on Friday. Getting renewed for the second season. And I'm so happy.
Wow, very excited stuff right there.
And it's produced by Sony Media, which is now owned by Sony Pictures.
Sony Pictures Television. Wow.
Yep, and it's my new favorite cartoon of 2023. 5 out of 5 and Luke onto the nose.
Okay. Anyways, January 27, 2023, we got boxing video and bedtime stories, book reviews on very early special 7,000 YouTube special, weekend celebration 149th, and episode bedtime stories 284, and lunchtime on January 28th, January 29th with Saturday Superstar Arcade, bedtime stories at lunchtime, and then January 30th, I have originally planned for Ultra Reacts, but I have a research jokes in the works for that same day. I have to fix the schedule for Ultra Reacts, as well as plans for February 1st is the 3rd. Weekend Celebration episode 150. Same with February 2nd, same with that. And we'll be back for a brand new episode of FWL, episode number 337, which will be a brand new month with LHBM month, which is going to be a huge month for in celebration of 16 years of LJP Some Such Club. Anyway, while Luke is doing the notes, I got one topic this episode, and the topic is I'll be working on 3 brand new episodes of DC Comics Band 2004 Children's Television Workshop bloopers videos by February 15th, and that's the only topic of this episode. Thank you, Josh. That was this episode of FWO, episode number 376. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be it's going to be the first part of FWO episode number first part of Eligible Month, which is celebrating 16 year and Remix Palm's 34th birthday. Excuse me. Till next time, Sue James and Bob, so baby, get more episodes to guys be so. Till out. See ya.